Hey, hello and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. This is Reflex Image. If this is your first time visiting, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and also turn on the notification icon. If you're already a subscriber, welcome back. So many of you guys know that what I do mostly is manipulation. So unlike before where I'll be dropping video from A to Z, this time around, this year, I'll just be giving you tips and tricks on how to get perfect manipulation, especially if you want to change the background entirely. So I'll be giving you this simple trick which I actually use, and if you are to pay attention to this, I think you'll be able to change background perfectly also the way I do mine. So this picture was taken in Canon R 15mm prime lens, ISO 100, aperture f 3.5. So I've done the basic adjustments here. I've done the exposure, the contrast, everything is okay. Just go ahead and do everything you want to your picture. Just make sure you balance the lighting of your pictures and probably a little bit of the color. So we're going to be complete the rest in Photoshop. So once you're done with this, just open the picture in Photoshop. So wait for it to load up. This is what you want to achieve. So let's wait for it to load up. So once it actually does, what you're going to do next to do what is to wait and crop your picture to the size you want it to be. Okay, the size I want my picture to be is my 4 by 5. So I'm going to click on crop. I'll just scroll from the down, I'll scroll from the top. I'll do what? I'll make sure I'm clicking on my 4 by 5 pixel. Click on OK. So the moment I actually just went to crop, it actually is already on my 4 by 5. So no matter how I drag it, it's going to retain that crop position for me. So once I'm done, I just have to click on my OK. The next thing you need to do is retouch your picture. Take your time to retouch. Once you do that, flatten your image and bring it back to this particular layer. So let's jump to the other picture which I actually retouch, this particular one. So here is my picture. I've actually retouched it and I've actually smoothened the backdrop. So all this background smoothing is not necessary. And don't forget, this layer is just a formality layer. Let's just name it sample. So this layer is not there. Just think as if it's not there. So now let's turn this up right now. So the next thing we need to do is to go to our background layer, do our background, duplicate it by clicking on Ctrl J. Wait, once you do that, just go to what? Select your subject. Make sure you select your subject out of your background. But I already have my selection since I've actually worked on the picture before. So I'll just go to my select, another select, go to load selection. I'm going to load it up. So if you have to use polygonal lasso tool is supposed to achieve something like this, similar to this. If it's not perfect, you have to use a polygonal lasso tool to balance it up. So you can watch my previous video on how to remove background perfectly. So this is just a simple trick and treat. So let's say I'm done with this. The next thing I'll do is to right click on it to feather my pixel by two radius. The reason why it's not doing this, I'm still on crop. So I'll just go to any selection tool, either quick selection or any tool. I'll right click on it, then I'm going to go to what feather. Under feather, I'm going to be feathering by 2 pixel. I'll click on OK, then I'm going to create a mask. What we just did right now is to redo what? We put our subject background in the mask. So if I'm to turn off my background layer right now, as you can see, we have our subject without the backdrop. So let's turn this back on right now. So click on the background layer. This time around, go back to your file manager. As you can see, unlike before that will be wasting time and smoothing everything, we don't need to smoothen everything right now. So let's go to file manager. So this is the background we'll be using. I'll just drag into my Photoshop. So now here's what I want to tell you guys. Assuming we are actually trying to take the picture on this particular background, assuming we are not trying to manipulate it, just picture it. How is the background going to be? So firstly, our foot has to be on the floor very well, and the distance between our leg to where the door frame is has to be a little bit further away. So increase it till you see fit. Increase it. Think around this way is okay for me. So the next thing you're going to pay attention to is number two, is that if you have to shoot probably in the open vicinity like this, if not a studio backdrop, and you are shooting like this, probably there should be a little bit of depth of field. That means a blurry background a little bit. Because even though I'm the one shooting, no matter how close I am to his background or anything, I would like to have a little bit of depth of field. That's why I love using a length of longer focal lengths, probably like 85 above, to give me that. So you're going to bring that into creativity here also to do what the first thing you need to do is to duplicate this layer over here. This background you just brought in right now. Click on Ctrl J. If you're using a MacBook, Command J. Then go to filter, under filter, go to blur, under blur, come down to Gaussian blur. So as you can see, I'm using 15.3 right now. It actually blurred everything out for me, and which is looking very, very perfect. So all I just need to do is to click on my OK. So the issue I'm having right now, the reason why I duplicated this is that the moment I blurred the area, it's actually affecting the footer area, which is not supposed to affect. So just create a mask on it. Pick your brush, then make sure the color is on black, then scroll over the area, the footer area, to actually remove the blur there. So if I have to check the back, the blur is not there, it's not affecting, the blur is at the back and it's not affecting the footer area. You can see right now. So the next thing you need to do right now is to do what? Is to bring the initial shadow of the picture. Now the picture is not looking as if she's standing on the floor right now. Though it's looking as if she's standing on the floor, but the shadows are not there to actually tell that she's actually standing on the floor. What are we going to do? Some of the new two layer I just brought in, turn it off, then go to your background layer. So as you can see, we are actually, this is our layer, this is our shadow over here. So I can sample just the small shadow on the foot, but I would like to sample the shadow which I actually use my light to create. So I'm click my lasso tool, my feather is on 20. So I'm going to circle from here, circle from this area. I want to sample everything which I want to use. Okay, let me remove from here. Here's not part of it, like this. Once I'm done, all I just need to do is to click on Ctrl J on my keyboard. So I'm using MacBook Command J. So drag it to the uppermost layer of the background we just brought in, which is this one. So turn this on back right now. But the issue I'm having right now is the moment I brought it in is actually not giving us the perfect thing we need. So from normal, change the blend mode down to, change it to multiply. Under multiply right now, click on Ctrl L. So from this light hand side, from this side, drag it down to darken it very well. From this side also again, increase it up so that we are going to have more of the black there, and to clean off some of the white. Click on OK. Once you're done with that, Ctrl U on it, under the saturation, drag it down. And boom. If you have to zoom in very well now, you're going to see the footer shadow is there. And it's very, very perfect. And it seems as if she's actually standing there. The next thing you just need to do is to click on your uppermost layer and color grade your picture. So I just have to go to my adjustment layer, I'll click on my color lookup. Click on load 3D load, and I'm going to pick any load I want to use. I'll be using my natural color, boom, which is very, very perfect. Under the opacity, I'll drag down the opacity if it's too much. And boom, we're good to go. We've actually achieved a very, very simple manipulation in less than 10 minutes. So if this video helped you one way or another, don't forget to drop a like. Some out there might be in need of this. So the background will be dropped to on my Telegram group for you guys to download and work with and improve your picture editing skill. So see you guys on my next video tutorial. Reflex out. So in case you're interested in getting any of my picture editing file, from my overlays down to my color lookup, which is my LUT file, so you just have to scroll down to your video. So under the comment, this is my description. So it's not going to load the description for you. You just have to click on show more, click on it. So it's going to show all the options. Once it does that, just click on my store link. So here's my store link. Once you click on it, it's going to take you directly to my store. So you can actually select any file you want. From the color lookup, this is a light skin LUTs. This is a feather which I use in my recent video. This is 100 premium baby overlays. This is my first video course. This video course entails on how to download all the files I want. The site I use in downloading all my files free of charge, including my Photoshop panels also. This includes my PNG files. This includes all my packs, all my picture editing files, my premium overlay, my PNG, my flying fabrics, my color lookup, my presets. So once you buy this, you've already bought everything apart from this one. So here is my flying fabrics. Here is my, in case you want to give me any project for me to work on. Here's my color lookup. Here is my background overlay, and here is my preset file. So in case you're interested in buying anyone, you can actually go for them.